In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to expose to you the only reason why you are still broke and stay in the same cycle every single year of poverty. And it's all connected to this one quote by Alex Hormozy. And it says like this: successful people see opportunity in every failure. Normal people see failure in every opportunity. Both are right, only one gets rich. And if you're watching this video and you can't even sit down for the next 10 minutes and listen to something that's actually going to help you understand why you're broke and how to fix it, then you don't want to be successful. That being said, bring out your pen and paper because this is going to get deep. I know the quote that I just said sounds super obvious, right? But it is 100% true. 2 years ago, I was just like you, broke, in debt, and struggling in this paycheck to paycheck cycle. I was waking up every single day literally hating my life. I hated the warehouse job I was working. I hated the degree I was studying in college. I hated every single minute so much that I would literally count the minutes until I had my next break. I spent 10-hour days, 12-hour days, stacking the boxes, going up and down with a bunch of manual labor, and it mentally and physically drained me. And at the end of the month, I barely had enough to even survive. No matter how hard I worked, no matter how much effort I put in, there weren't any promotions, there weren't any bigger opportunities, there was no way out. And the worst part is, deep down, I knew that I was meant for more. I felt like I had the potential to be more. But every single time that I tried to escape, every single time I failed. So I did what most people do. I told myself a story. Maybe success isn't for me. Maybe I wasn't born lucky. Maybe this whole thing is a scam. Maybe I should just accept it and move on with life. Maybe this is just how life goes. This is maybe the reality of things. And that is the exact reason why most people stay broke forever. Most people say two things. They either say, number one, I don't have enough money, or they say, number two, right now is not the right time. But let's be honest for a second and actually break this down. You probably have the newest iPhone right now in your hands right now, but then you say you're broke. You probably spend a bunch of money buying a bunch of designer clothes, but then you complain about not being able to invest in a $500 course. You probably spend all of your money on Uber Eats 5 times a week and then complain about you not having enough money at the end of the month. You probably spend hours gaming on your PS5, scrolling on Instagram, and then wonder why you don't have enough time. Or you're probably spending hours on Netflix, on Disney Plus, or whatever else, and then you wonder why you don't have enough money for mentorship. And the problem here is not that you don't have enough money, it's that you keep spending it on the wrong things. Because if you're broke right now, every single dollar you have should be attributed to two things. Either number one, acquiring new skills that will make you more money, or investing into some sort of knowledge that will obviously make you more money. So yes, that means courses, coaches, mentoring, private communities, networking events, anything that's actually gonna get you close to your goal of making more money. Because bro, just think about it for a second. Who do you think gets success quicker? The guy who spends hours on YouTube just trying to figure everything out on his own with free videos, or the guy that actually becomes resourceful and spend his money to actually speed up the learning curve for him to become successful? The difference between you being broke right now and you being successful in a matter of months is just priorities. If you keep spending money on things that don't make you more money, you're going to stay exactly where you are right now, broke and probably in debt. But the moment you start investing in knowledge, in high income skills, and actually getting the right connection, that's when you start changing. That's when you start succeeding. Also, one of the biggest lies people tell themselves is that, oh, right now is not the best time. But once again, let's be honest about this and break it down. When exactly is the right time? When does life magically get easier? When do you just suddenly wake up with more money in your bank account? When exactly are you actually gonna see everything align and then you're suddenly ready? Let's be real, bro, that's not gonna happen. People always have a reason to wait. Oh, I'll start when I have more money, or I'll start when I'm less busy, or I'll start when I'm more confident, I'll start when I have more time. But me and you both know that the perfect time does not exist. There will always be obstacles, there will always be challenges, there will always be moments where you think, maybe I should just push this off a bit. And that's exactly why most people never change their lives. Instead of taking action and facing that challenge, what they do is they convince themselves that waiting or pushing this to the side is the smarter option. So let me ask you this, bro. Within the next 6 months, what's really going to change? I mean, you'll still have bills to pay, you'll still be tired after work, you'll still be overwhelmed for the fact that you don't have much information, you still won't have enough time. So when is something going to change? If anything, life is just going to keep getting harder and harder. More responsibilities, more problems, more bills, more distractions. The difference between people that actually win and those that stay stuck is simple. Winners start before they feel ready. They are constantly taking action while everybody else is just waiting for the perfect moment. They understand that success isn't about waiting for the right time, it's about taking advantage of the opportunity right now and going all in. They understand that success is not about finding the right time, it's about making the right time. Look at anyone who's built real wealth. Do you think they had all the answers when they started? Do you think they felt completely ready when they started? No. They started when it was messy, they started when they had doubts, they started when they were afraid, they started no matter how they felt or what was going on in their environment. And that is exactly why they succeed. The best time to start is when you're the most afraid. The best time to start is when you're the most uncomfortable. The best time to start is when you have the most doubts, because that's when you start actually growing. The more you delay this goal, the harder it's going to be over time. The more you delay, the more you push it to the side, the more you fall behind. And the more you hesitate, the more you doubt, the more you wait, the more you are creating a habit of inaction in your life. So I'm gonna ask you again, bro, if not now, then when? So I'm gonna break it down to you real quick if you didn't understand. The only reason why you keep being broke every single year and you keep feeling unfulfilled in life, like you're wasting your potential, is because you keep spending your money on the wrong shit. All the money you get, you spend it on distractions, on quick pleasures, and on things that aren't moving the needle forward towards your goals. And the worst part is that you keep pushing the decision because you think that tomorrow is gonna be a better day, you think that later is gonna be better. And you keep telling yourself, oh yeah, you know, I'll do it next week, or I'll do it next month, or I'll do it next year. And deep down, you know that you're not doing this, that you're not making a decision today because you're afraid of investing in yourself, because you're afraid of failure, because you're afraid of actually taking that risk. Now, you probably think that the real failure is you taking that risk and not making any money. But the real failure here is you staying where you are for the rest of your life. If you don't take that risk, if you don't make that investment, if you don't make that decision, your life is going to keep being the same. You're going to keep waking up every single day unfulfilled. You're going to feel like you're wasting your potential. You're going to keep being broke. You're going to keep being in debt, and you're not going to get anywhere in life. So in other words, nothing is going to change. You're going to look back a few years down the line at this moment right now and then be full of regret that you didn't take that decision, that you didn't take that risk, that you didn't make the investment, because you're going to realize that your life was pretty much the same thing every single day of unfulfillment, of being broke and not living life to your standards. But if you do stay in that same situation, you're guaranteeing yourself one thing, that you won't succeed. The truth is, successful people see opportunity in every failure. Normal people see failure in every opportunity. Now, both of them are right, and only one gets rich and the other one stays stuck. So you gotta be honest with yourself right now and ask yourself, which one are you going to be? So the choice is yours, bro. You need to stop being afraid. Take action and make that decision. Take advantage of this opportunity that you have in your hands right now, and don't let it just fly away. Take advantage of the time that you have right now and make the most out of it. Because trust me, whatever decision you make today within the next 2 years, 3 years is going to be completely different depending on what you decide today. And if you want that decision, if you want those next 2 to 3 years to look on the brighter side, then you need to do something about that today. So what I'm saying here, bro, is that you have the opportunity right now. Don't let it slip away. And if you watch this video and you chose to be the guy that is resourceful, that takes advantages of opportunities and is actually successful, then send me a DM on Instagram or book a free call with me down below, and we'll have a one-on-one conversation on helping you actually get started and making $5K per month passively. So if you have any questions, any concerns, or you just want to have a one-on-one conversation, book a free call with me, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. That being said, talk soon.